Girl, get out my head. Won't you go post up over there somewhere? And I see where this is going. Looks like you're blowing it away again. The only time you please me is when you're all you need. Lonely. And you'll be blowing it for sure. I say you blowing mine. I wanna blow mine. You should blow mine. You should be blowing mine. You're blowing it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl King T back with another video. What happened this week? I got my nose pierced Monday. Go me. Finally got it. Been waiting to get my nose pierced since I was in school like a long time ago. So I finally got it because I just had the money to get it, and yeah. As you can see by the title of today's topic, the best topic somebody can give me. One of my subscribers asked me, well, one of my good friends actually, also a subscriber, asked me to do a topic on this. So here we go, on to today's topic. Okay, as you can see by the title, today's, oh my god, my eye looks really red. Okay, but the title of this video, or the topic of this video, is my generation. I am a 90s baby. I was born in 95. Yes, I was born in one of the greatest eras ever. We had the greatest everything besides the 80s, because 80s was like, 80s was the 80s. It was great. I really wish I was born in the 80s. I think my soul was born in the 80s. I was just born in the 90s, but that's a different topic. One of my friends asked me to do a topic on my generation, or our generation, and I am a 90s baby, so let's get into it. Okay, I actually wrote notes this time, so if I'm looking down, that means I'm looking at my notes, so bear with me. My back itches really bad. So I got my notes. 4 pages of notes. This is crazy. But yeah, the 90s. 90s was the best time. Life was free. It was fun. There was no, well, I was young, so I didn't really know anything about like war or anything, but it was just a good time. These kids are really yelling. I'm gonna need them to stop yelling. Okay, one thing the 90s did have is that we don't have now is good music. Like 90s music was I still listen to 90s music till this day. Don't get me wrong, I do like new artists like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. I love Frank Ocean. I love Miguel. I love Wale. Don't get me wrong, there are some good artists now, but compared to back then, these artists new artists can't touch the old artists. Excuse that. My niece and nephew are being really loud, but I highly doubt they're gonna stop being loud, so whatever. But like I said, 90s music was the best. We had the all-time greatest artists ever. We had Tupac, we had Biggie. Rest in peace to Tupac and Biggie. They amazing artists. We had Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. We had Busta Rhymes. He had Dre. That's the real Busta. We had the old Usher, which was like the real seductive Usher. We had Keith Sweat. We had TLC. Rest in peace to Left Eye. We lost a lot of good artists in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We had the best artists. We had the best all-time thing. Well, let me see who else I wrote down. We had B2K. Can't no girl say they ain't like B2K. No, because I love me some B2K. Girl, bye. We had the Backstreet Boys, and I love the Backstreet Boys too. Don't get me wrong. We had a Tribe Called Quest. What? What? Anita Applebaum. What? Anita Applebaum. You gotta turn me on. What? If you don't know Tribe Called Quest, you are not a true 90s baby. You can't be a true 90s baby if you don't know Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? We had De La Soul. De La Soul. It's just me, myself, and I. We had, we had a lot of good artists. I wrote down a whole lot of artists, but I'm not gonna name them all because it's a lot. As you can see on my paper, it was a lot of people. Sorry. Another thing we had in the 90s that they don't have now, well, they have, but they don't have as good as we had when we were younger. When I was younger, well, for all you 90s babies, when we were younger, is good cartoons. Yes, mother. Are you hungry? Yes. I never get no privacy in this house. Like I said, we had the absolute best cartoons. We had the Animaniacs. We had SpongeBob. We had the old SpongeBob. The new SpongeBob, yeah, I still watch SpongeBob. But we had SpongeBob. We had Chalk Zone. We had Out of the Box. We had what else? We had all that, of course. We had Keenan and Kel. We had, what else we have? Look at my notes. We had Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We had Lizzie McGuire. We had Double Dare 3000. Who didn't want to be on that show? If you ain't want to be on that show, we had Bug Juice. That was my all-time favorite show. And if you do not remember Bug Juice, you ain't had no childhood. I don't know what's going on with you. You ain't had no childhood. We had Rocket Power. We had Doug. Oh my gosh, we had some of the best. We had the all-time best cartoons, man. We just was, man, as kids, we stayed out of trouble. Because we had good TV and we had cartoons and stuff, and we actually played with each other. I mean, we went outside. We didn't have computers, and we didn't have game consoles. Well, sometimes we didn't have like big game consoles. It was no 2K13. It was no Madden. It was no none of that stuff. It was no Wii. We had Sega Genesis, and we had well, I had Sega Genesis, and I had Nintendo 64. That's what I had, and I might have had a Game Boy. And then in the 90s we actually played board games. What? We played board games. Yeah, I played Mousetrap. I played Don't Wake Daddy. We played Trouble. We played Twister before I got too big for Twister. Yeah, I don't know. I really wish the mat was a little bit bigger. Because big kids can't play Twister no more because the mat's too small. You need to fix that. Y'all need to fix that. Whoever make, yeah, Twister. What else we do? We played Hungry Hungry Hippo. They try to come back out with that. You can't do that. No, you can't do that. Nah. Hungry Hungry Hippo was in the 90s, and that was one of my favorite games. What else we had? We had Candyland. Yo, Candyland was the absolute best, dog. We had good games. And if you did have a computer, all you saw on that computer was the pinball game. On the big old, we ain't had no Macs, we ain't had no Dells. We had a Microsoft computer with the little wave flag in the beginning, and we had the pixel little cursor mouse thing. Yeah, we had a little box mouse, and all we played was pinball. Yeah, it was no Macs, it was no MacBooks, it was none of that good stuff. Yeah. Like I said, when I was growing up, we had like Mario. We had Nintendo 64. We played Mario 64 every day. We played Street Fighters. We played Mortal Kombat. we play little Sonic game. I played Rampage with my brother. Like, we used to play all the games. We had played Spiral. We played we had a little Nintendo, the first PlayStation. We played Spiral. We also had a GameCube. That's when that GameCube came out. I think it was in 2000s, but yeah. In the 90s we had nothing but a Sega Genesis, and we had a Nintendo 64. And when we upgraded to like PlayStation and stuff when it was like 2000s. But other than that, yeah. Wait, no. I think the PlayStation 1 came out in the 90s. I don't even know. Excuse me, my bags look really bad and my lipstick is coming off. Then put some on. And for all you lipstick lovers, this is called Violet Frenzy. I don't know, my camera you can't see it, but it's called Violet Frenzy. What is that? Oh heck no! What is that? What is that? Scared me. My lighting is a little off now because I don't know what's going on with my light, and it's scary. But let me see if you guys see in my notes. Oh, one thing. Oh my goodness, me and my friend Q was talking about this yesterday actually. In the 90s, if you have little brothers and sisters who aren't 90s babies, you know what I'm saying, they got it so much easier than when we had it. They got it so much easier. They don't get beat. Well, they might still get beatings. But when I was growing up, I was born in Northwest, I think. Well, no, I don't know where I was born. I was born somewhere downtown, right? So when I was growing up, I moved place to place when I was real young, and I finally settled in PG County when I was about 5 years old so I can go to school. But when I was growing up, my mother ain't play that, my father ain't play that. We went outside. We actually went outside when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? We go outside, we play with the kids in the neighborhood until we got in trouble. We had the police called on us one day. That's another video, I guess. I'm back. But yeah, like I said, this is for you, Davon. The person who requested this. I love you, Day Day. So shout out to Davon. My boy's graduating this year. I love you so much. But yeah, this was actually fun topic for me to do because I can just so ooh, let me show y'all something. Excuse me if y'all saw something inappropriate, but look at this. This is me. Can y'all see that? I can see that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. My friend Juan drew this when I was back in school. When we was in school. Boy can draw his butt off. Oh my gosh, I've been meaning to show y'all that. I love that picture. I really want him to draw a really, really big one so I can hang it up in my room. I love drawings. I love paintings and stuff like that. So shout out to Juan, to the artiste. But yeah, that's about it for my topic today. If you guys you can request a topic, any topic you guys want, and I'll ramble on about it next week. I'm gonna try to start making 2 videos a week because I be going through withdrawal. I be so bored in the house. It's crazy. Look at my chin dimple. Yes, mother. Yes. Ugh, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of y'all because I'm about to go eat. So subscribe, like, what's the other thing that would be like? Comment, subscribe, like, all that other good stuff. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. Subscribe to my channel. I need to get those up, so you guys do that, and you guys have a blessed one. This is your girl King T signing off.